I'm Patrick Bwire, and I work with an organization called the Center for Conflict Resolution, which is a civil society organization, but we work closely with the national, local, and regional governments. So our main work is around the area of peace building and conflict transformation, building capacities of various actors. We engaged in empowering youth and women. A number of projects, for example, the ones called Young Adult Peace Champions that deal with addressing the root causes and drivers of conflict. But we also facilitate leaders and the communities to come together for constructive dialogue. We do a lot of awareness on SDG 16, which is around peace and ensuring that there is participation of local actors. And here we always work as a link between the community and the government. And at regional level, we are the regional secretariat for GPAC, which is the Global Partnership for the Prevention of Armed Conflict. And we coordinate peace building efforts in Eastern and Central Africa, which brings on board 16 countries. Next. So, of course, COVID-19 is here and is here with us. So, and it has brought a number of challenges to our peace building interventions. It has disrupted our programs for peace building, which means we cannot achieve as we had set to achieve. In the region, in Uganda and Eastern and Central Africa, we've seen an increase in cases like domestic violence. In Uganda in particular, we had around 3,000 cases of domestic violence being registered in just less than the first 1 month of the lockdown. And then we are seeing a lot of human rights violations, and this is mainly as a result of the militarization of enforcement, especially in Uganda and around Uganda. Then we have a challenge of illiteracy, because most of the communities we deal with are not able to engage in platforms like we are using today because of the literacy levels. And then we have, at the moment, lack of a harmonized cross-border approach. A country like Uganda is a landlocked country, and we have other countries around us that are not having the similar approach. A few days ago, now we have declared Tanzania a COVID-19 free country. God will help us. So the approach of God and the health approach may not have a harmonized way of doing it. Some of the few approaches that we have taken on is the online coordination. We also trying to mobilize communities around ensuring that they observe the health precautions, and then localized messages, which we are trying to pass on to community through radios. And from some of the recommendations that we have so far, last month we conducted a study on SDG 16, and some of these include building the capacity of local structures, because what we have is more of ad hoc. We are trying to ensure that there is enhanced local participation, involving people from the local level, and being sensitive to vulnerable groups, because we have seen women who are pregnant not being able to reach hospitals. We've seen disabled being rounded up and arrested because they are not able to run as fast as possible to avoid the curfews. And then one of the things that came up strongly is that there's going to be a lot of impact of COVID-19, and we are encouraging all stakeholders to increase funding in the post-COVID situation, because most of the livelihood of communities have been disrupted. Thank you so much, and greetings from Uganda.